Hello everyone again. Here we are with installment number 2 for auxiliary verb explanations. We're going to look at the auxiliary verb to be. This verb is used in continuous tenses, and we call them continuous or progressive tenses. Continuous because they're continuing, progressive because they're in progression. They're synonyms, okay? They mean the same thing. All right, let's take an example. Let's look at the first example with a present continuous sentence. Jared is making cookies. What's the form? Subject plus to be in the present simple plus verb plus ing plus the object. Let's look at the past continuous. Last week, Jared was studying for a physics exam. What is the form? To be in the past plus verb plus ing for the verb part of the sentence. What is the function of the present progressive? The function of the present progressive, or the present continuous, is to talk about actions that are in progress at the moment of speaking. Back to our trusty example. Jared is making cookies. That means right now he's in the kitchen making cookies. I'm just making it up. My cousin's named Jared. He lives in Canada. It's just a name. Okay. Let's look at the function of the past progressive. The past progressive, when we go back to our example, last week Jared was studying for a physics exam. So, what is the function of this? You may have already guessed it. We use it to talk about an activity that was in progress in the past. Okay. The next progressive tense, future progressive. A little bit less perhaps used, but it's still used and you still need to know it. You need to know how to recognize it as well as to produce it. Let's look at an example. Next month, Jared will be visiting his parents in Canada. Again, we're going with Jared. What is the form? We use subject plus will plus be plus verb plus ing. Why do we use it? We use it to talk about an action that will be in progress in the future. It's kind of difficult to explain the verb without using the actual words for a verb as simple as the verb to be, because will is the only way we have of saying future, right? So in the future, this activity is going to be happening. Those words I can say to give you a synonym to help those of you who don't understand the word will. Now you understand the reason why we say that. Okay. Let's continue with to be. Now, as I've said in a previous video, I'll put the link up here somewhere. To be is also used in passive tenses. Now, the passive is its own world, okay? Because it's like, if you've ever played Super Mario Brothers on Nintendo, you have like a daylight world and you have a nighttime world. So in the daylight world, obviously, you know, the sky's blue, there are clouds, there's green grass. In the nighttime world, you have everything black. You know, illumination comes from I don't know where. The mushrooms look different. You get my point. It's like an upside down world and a right side up world. So the passive is kind of like that. Please don't forget to leave me a comment down below. And if you enjoyed this video, if you benefited from this video, if you think you learned something, please don't forget to like this video. I always appreciate if you would subscribe. I want to thank everyone for coming. We're growing every day. And I really, really, really want to thank everyone for that and send out all my love to everyone for all of that wonderful support. See you later.